Welcome back, folks. You know our first guest from the TV show Wings, the movie Sideways, and Spider-Man 3. Please welcome the very funny Oscar nominee and Emmy winner, Thomas Haden Church.
Hang on a second.
We've met before, huh, Thomas? Oh, jeez.
Just start glugging.
Why not?
We have met before. I met you.
Where, though? Because I have a vague memory of meeting you. It was smoke-filled room, and there was a lot of dollar bills.
That's right. You have a brilliantly accurate memory. I was stuffing your G-string with dollar bills. Yes.
My memory wasn't that clear, but now that you shocked me into...
You and I were auditioning for a movie, and I...
We were?
Remember, yeah, the movie was called Amos and Andrew. It was with Samuel Jackson and Nicolas Cage. And they were backed up, you know, in the parlance of Hollywood, they were backed up at the audition.
Waiting?
So we waited for like an hour and we just talked. It's just so flattering. You have absolutely no memory of this whatsoever. But the whole time...
Thomas, that is not true that I have no memory. I was probably so scared that I was never good at auditioning.
You were recently engaged. You were recently engaged. And the entire time I was looking at, you know, this giant rock and it was like...
She's a giant.
Completely unavailable. Completely unavailable.
And then we left together, correct? No, I'm sure I had the same anxiety I do at any audition. I'm not a good auditioner. I think I love to be a good actor, but I've never been a good auditioner.
I'm a terrible... And we met again.
What?
When you were directing a movie. And I came and I met with, is it Donald?
Yes, right there. There's Don. You don't remember him. Aha!
There he is.
No,
I did the same bit. I thought you might, like right in the middle of the meeting, you were talking to me, and Donald was sitting there, and I just started like...
Guzzling?
No, but here was the thing. There's the thing that, because I sort of had a little bit of a crush on you, because, you know, men, we talk about you women. I don't know if you're aware of that. We talk about you when you're not around. And over the years after I met you, I would talk to other men about, you know, have you ever met Bonnie Hunt? I even talked to Letterman about you, and because I knew you guys were big friends. And I was like, you know, she's like, and this is, I don't know, I don't think I am the inventor of this phrase, but I used to tell people, I was like, she's like dude funny, you know, which I know comes off as very self-aggrandizing for dudes that wear, you know, the benchmark of funny. But dude funny is good. That's a compliment. You don't think it's a compliment? You don't think it's a compliment?
No, I understand it, because I have 3 older brothers.
I'm not saying you were using the F word.
No.
Talking about, you know, cup sizes of other women, nothing like that, you know.
No.
Wasn't anything like that.
No, certainly was not.
Exactly, I'm reinforcing that point.
You look so different.
I do.
Is this your living on the ranch look? You don't live
is.
You don't live in L.A., you live on a ranch, and you've become like this romance novel cover. What's going on? Thomas, you look so different. Like it's a different look.
Compared to what?
Compared to what I'm used to seeing you as.
Oh, well...
When I run into you every 6 years. No, but when on Wings you had, you know, I mean, I'm just saying...
Right, I wore a hat all the time.
And on Sideways, and in Sideways, not on Sideways.
I was growing my hair long for a movie. And to play a dirty cop.
Yeah, dirty cops always have long hair.
And undercover dirty cop. And the movie fell apart, so I just kept on growing my hair for this other movie that I started. And then the director was like, you're going to have a CG bald alien head, so we don't really care what you do with your hair. So
you just left it.
I mean, it's really a pain, though. It's like, I don't
this
really
seems like
long
it would be easy. You
hair.
Just comb it back and then you let it go.
But you really got to, you figure out ways to keep it out of your face, and because I'm always in the wind.
Headband? Do you ever think of a headband?
I wear a bandana all the time.
Do you?
No, I have a white, one of those white, what is it? Like the The spongy
Oh,
cloth.
yeah, the terry cloth.
Yeah. I have one of those. I use that. I prance
Put
around
them on
the
your
ranch
wrist
with
as
the terry
well.
cloth.
Of course.
And the wrist, exactly.
Of course,
and
you got to have the
wrists.
wrist, because if your wrists sweat, you have to have those on there.
Yeah.
Now, Tommy, we're going to come back.
I wear a bandana, though. I do. I know. Which brings up all sorts of Bret Michaels, sort of like the worst kind of comparisons. Although he's a rocker of the First Order, and he's trying to find love, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, dear.
On MTV.
I don't think I think he's found a few
I always
other
see his
things.
name attached to a love bus or a love gun.
Yeah, he's on a love crusade. But
love cruise.
I don't think it's love. I think they should replace that word with something else. Thomas, we're going to come right back. Are you all right? You're all settled?
I'm good.
We're going to come right back. I'm going to ask him about living on the ranch and his new movie.